Yo, YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Beam, and today we got one of them bangers on my dog Kaden, man. We're doing a nice clean, like drop or mid fade, keeping the curls nice up top. We're gonna cut it down a little bit. Let's get to it. Let's get it. So I wanna go in using my low pro trimmers, and I just basically wanna be creating a nice, clean, small, low guideline so I can stretch the fade out, but I don't want the guidelines too high because I don't want the fade sitting too high. Slowly punching it in and just taking my time. Big shout out to my dog Jerm Boomin. Y'all know he come through every rip for the hardest beats, the vibes. So, you know, we in there. Just want to say happy Wednesday to everybody that's out there that's, you know, getting up early, that's going to work, that may be listening to this on the break or listening to this on the way to work. I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. You know, it's been a long journey between us. So, you know, we just taking our time, and I just want to continuously educate you guys and just say I'm appreciative for you guys being a part of my journey. I just want to bring that guideline all the way around the head. My next step is to go in with a 1.5 guard, completely closed. I want to go up at least a whole inch. I want to basically make this the basis of my fade. I want to make this the area that I'll be fading really into. And if anything, I'll just fade into a 2 above this, but I want to make this my sole base area, you know, for my fade work. So now that you guys seen me do that, I want to go completely open with no guard on, and I want to cut that 1 inch guideline in half with the open line. As you guys can see, you're going to be able to see 2 different guidelines here. Super simple, super easy, super consistent, just easier for me to see the fades. It's no specific way that you have to do this. I'm just doing, you know, what works for me. Now number 1 guard on, completely closed, and I just want to kind of open it up some, piece by piece, brick by brick. I'm just taking our time. We bringing it together, and it's happening slowly but surely. Taking the guard back off. I'm just flipping between that 1 and that no guard. Brushing 1, fading 1. We're just putting it together. As you guys can see, back to a close, and then kind of opening it just a little bit. And I'm just playing with my lever just so I could get that nice gradient effect. Y'all know it's back to school, so we gotta be real important and real active in these kids' lives in this point in time. They getting ready to start school. All the kids wanna be fresh. All of the boys want haircuts. All the girls want their hair done, nice clothes, things of that nature. So the end of July, early beginning of August, you know, we always on it. I remember them days, man. Just used to be like, couldn't even go to sleep, because you had your perfect outfit out, you had your perfect shoes out, your hair was already done, you just was ready to go to school. So, you know, this is one of the better times where we get the kids and we bring they wishes alive. As you guys could tell, we're just doing a nice clean fade on my dog Kaden. He done featured the channel like 2 times maybe now. Great gradients of hair. This my dog Dre's son, so you know, he always come through for it. And that's the number 2 guard right there. Just because I'm in the back area and I'm gonna be dropping this some, I wanna give myself some more roll. Back on with that number 1 guard, completely open. Taking my time. Fire. Then using one of my thumbs on the back of his head basically to stretch this area out so I could get that gradient effect. And pretty much one side is done now, and I want to carry it all the way over to the opposite side, closed, 1.5 guard, making this my sole basis area of my fading. But y'all know what I like to do on this right side. The right side is what we connect to the world. You know, one thing I'm starting to know, man, with this president race, it's a lot of stuff that's going on, man. It's a lot of crazy current events. It's a lot of people getting in trouble. It's a lot of people falling victim, you know, to the system. And a lot of people just falling victim to just their ways, period, man. The world is getting crazy out there, and it's a wicked world. You gotta find something that you enjoy. In terms of your work, in terms of the way that you create your finances, because the world is only gonna get crazier. But you know, make it about family, man. Your family, you gotta get home. You gotta get home. It's super important. Like I tell people all the time, I don't care what you do outside. Being a grown man, grown woman, your objective should be getting back to your family. If you got kids, if you don't got kids, whatever it is, your objective is to get back to your family. So by any means necessary, do what you need to do to get back to your family. And take those words very intelligently. I don't want people to act stupid when you hear I gotta get back home, because we know that that's in the Urban Dictionary, that means that you fighting for your life. Whatever the case is, whether you fighting for your life, whether you not, the objective is to make it back home. The objective is to keep clothes on these kids' back, is to keep food in their mouth, is to make sure and protect and provide for your wives and things of that nature. It is super important. A lot of people, understand, don't have a perfect relationship with their family, but I'm one of those guys who is going through a rough patch right now with my mom's health. So like, you know, rekindling friendships that I didn't care for from the beginning off the sake of her and things of that nature. It's bigger than you. I want y'all to understand that, like, know always that these relationships are bigger than you. You don't do them just because you love them. You do them to make other people around you happy. And remember that family is all you got. Whether people are good people or whether people are bad people, you can learn to love people from distances. You can learn to love people in a specific manner that makes it okay and makes them reachable to you. You can't hold everybody by the same standards as you. You can't expect you out of everybody. That's not realistic. And I just need y'all to understand that, you know, this family thing is very important. And the crazier this world gets, you guys will see that those are the only people that you got. And I hate to say that that's what it's gonna be, but it's gonna be that. So now I want to just trim some of his hair down. My dog Caden got super curly hair. His mama wanted a little bit knocked off the top or whatever, so I just wanted to take my time by just starting to knock some of like the ridge area off, and then knock some of the top area off. Just because, like, the way I'm looking at his hair is like, you wanna knock Caden hair down with shears because it's so curly. But at the end of the day, you can shape it as well with clippers too. So we're gonna do a real good job of just shaping it and knocking a lot of like the bulk out the haircut to give it more of a lively pop haircut. And as you guys can see, man, like the curl's still gonna be there, and we just basically floating with our clippers. We not, you know, struggling. And that's one thing that I love about Babyliss. It's super important, man. Super important to get strong tools that basically support the things that you're doing running through hair, no matter what it is. If you're new to my channel, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button. A lot of my notification people in my last video was telling me that they noti bell was unnotified, so they didn't know that I was dropping videos. If you could unsubscribe, resubscribe, and cut on your notification bells. YouTube is doing some super crazy stuff where they unsubscribing people, kicking people out the algorithm so their videos aren't showing. I hate that it come to this, but y'all know me. At the end of the day, I'm gonna step regardless. You know, we done built this community, and we not gonna let YouTube take this community away from us. We focused on continuously pushing the brand forward. We focus on giving and developing and giving you guys some of the greatest videos and content creation I could give you guys as a talented, you know, barber. I want to give you guys the game in ways that I never received it. So if you could kindly kindly please unsubscribe, resubscribe, hit your notification bell, just because YouTube is doing the crazy things. And I told you guys I'm gonna remind y'all that every video. So as you guys can see, I go in with some hot lather here, and I want to lather up the lineup, just heating up them hair follicles, just so I can slice through them cleanly once I put a razor or put a clipper on it. I'm gonna go behind that with a hot towel, compress it some, and now remove the hot towel. And my dog Caden wilding out because we got some of the we got some of the hot lather all over his face. So I want to go in now doing my 90s and my vertical bars. Establishing them first when you got a crazy hairline like this is super important. You create those two guidelines first just to give yourself vertical bars and potential 90s, and then you can see that front lineup. And then I go back and recenter myself in the middle and connect all the way to the left, and then I'll do the same thing and connect all the way to the right. It's all about building habit. It's all about seeing the lineup before it happened. Caden is a client of mine where it's like he might come once every 5-6 months. That's not because he get his hair cut 5 or 6 months, but it's other barbershops that's closer. And I know Fonz is Caden like normal barber, so I know Dre and Fonz, they super cool, they like best friends. So I know that Dre always take them to him. But when Dre not around, like Dre was out of town, he had Bria, his wife, bring him to me. So once he brought him to me, I'm like, you know what, I'm always step for my dog Caden. It's my nephew, man. So I make sure that he gets straight every rip, and I want to make sure that he clean. I want to make sure that his back to school haircut is beautiful and that he feeling good. He getting older. He going to 5th grade now. I'm proud of the kid, man. He getting bigger. Like, you just see his facial features growing ever since I moved out here 3 years ago. He getting older, so I think it's just super dope watching him grow into a young man. Now I want to go at the bottom of the C cup shape, creating that first indentation, now doing that second indentation, and then whipping myself into my third indentation, creating a nice clean C shape in the client's lineup. And as you guys can see, it's developing beautiful. Developing beautiful. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Same thing here. Just want to make sure that I create that first slight indentation at the beginning of it, then that bottom indentation. Then I want to whip into both of those indentations just to create the perfect C shape. It's all about consistency, and I promise y'all, Art of the Lineup is coming very soon. I'm finishing my presentations for it now, and then we gonna get back into shooting. But I'm shooting year 1 and year 2, or phase 1 and phase 2 all together. It's gonna be the dopest hairline course in the world. I can't wait to get you guys that course. You guys are gonna love it. My social media kit and everything as well was coming as well too, for validity videos and all. So I'm going behind this using my clutch card, my Sean Cuts Hair clutch card, using the Beam Team cordless compressor. This is the compressor that I designed, that I developed for Tune 45. And if you guys want to purchase this, go to tune45.com, use the promo code BEAM. Any of the products, the clutch card, the compressor, the color, the pencils, whatever you want to get from the site, and you could get 15% off using my code. And as you guys can see, we getting my little man Icy, man. Look at him, looking more like a young man every video. You go back to the video when he had the braids last year. My dog getting like growner. You can see it in his facial features. I just think it's dope that he growing up. So like I go in with my straight razor, and these is dropping. I'm telling y'all been begging for these Turkish razors. They dropping. I better see every color Turkish razor on somebody's station who was talking all that mess in the comment section. We put a lot of money behind making this thing happen, and it's not even really to make money, but it's to give you guys the things that y'all like. If y'all like it on my channel, y'all think that it's super dope, I want to bring it to life so you guys can use it behind y'all station, because I just appreciate everybody that support me and support my movement. But as you guys can see, we got my young dog Icy. We got him leaned back in the chair. We got the razor angled at a 45-degree angle. We stretching the skin, and we bringing everything back to the solidified line, ensuring that he is crispy for first days of school. Beautiful haircut, beautiful. Then I just want to go up and just touch a little bit more, just using my lever at the end. Look at the haircut, man, beautiful. It is unfortunate that we go months without getting a haircut, but it's barbers up to us to change that outcome. It's the beginning of August, so y'all know it's the launch of the school year. For my dog Kaden, you know, for my nephew, I appreciate you for sitting down in my chair, but without further ado, let's lock in. Hashtag TBT in that comment section, hashtag glass, hashtag glacier gang. Y'all know what time it is. Super icy, clean fade, clean lineup. Got my dog ready for school, man. I appreciate you. If you're new to my channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, hit that notification bell to get alerted when new videos come out. I'm Beam, and may God bless.